And breaking this morning, the Georgia Court of Appeals disqualifying Fulton County D.A. Fani Willis from the election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump. Trump responding moments ago saying the whole case has been a disgrace to justice and that the case is entirely dead. Professor Jonathan Turley joins us now. So, is he right? Is it dead? Or almost dead?
I think it might be in approaching that zombie state of living but dead. It depends on what the new prosecutor does, because even though this decision was based on the conduct of Willis herself, any new prosecutor would have to decide whether and what to prosecute. In my view, this RICO case against the president has been hopelessly flawed from the beginning. It's almost a RICO version of 6 Degrees from Kevin Bacon. I mean, they're sort of tying all these individuals to Trump with very little connections that most of us can see. I've never seen a RICO case like that. So many prosecutors might seriously want this cup to pass from their lips and to say, we're not interested here. But the immediate impact of this decision is overwhelming in terms of Willis herself. I mean, this court is basically saying that these cases are not supposed to be sort of vanity projects. You know, you were told by the lower court that you created this appearance of impropriety. And the question for the court is why you didn't remove yourself. Many of us at the time said that most prosecutors would have seen that their continuation of the case was harming the case and harming the public interest. Willis simply refused to give up the ghost and insisted she wanted to be the lead in this.
From a legal standpoint, was she wrong to bring the case, or was she wrong to package it with 14, 16, 18 other people?
She was wrong to bring the case against Trump. You know, there are some viable claims here. You know, she charged some people with unlawful entry or access to restricted areas. Those are not particularly serious crimes, but they are crimes. She was wrong to go after Trump on this basis. She clearly wanted to engage in lawfare, and that's one of the reasons why she wouldn't give up the case. You know, when this issue was first raised, many of us wrote at the time that the correct move is to remove yourself. You selected a former lover as the lead counsel that violated, in my view, core ethical requirements. He was ultimately disqualified by the court. But Judge McCaffrey gave her a chance to do the right thing. He said, look, your conduct is wrong here, and you can remove yourself. Well, he was talking to the wrong person. She had no interest in removing herself. I mean, lawfare is only valuable if you're the lead warrior, and she was not going to give up that position.
But Jonathan, would the Supreme Court's ruling on presidential immunity have made this moot anyway?
It might have, Dana. I mean, the thing is, this case, I think, would have collapsed by its own weight. And that's the reason I would be surprised if an independent prosecutor looked at this and decided to continue it against Trump. But if they did, they're facing a world of problems here. I mean, first of all, the RICO theory itself barely holds together, but also the evidence that you're relying on does seem to trip the wire on that recent case that you referenced. That some of what she has cited occurred obviously during Trump's first term and relies on evidence that is derived from the White House. So all of that creates a new level of challenges.
Thanks, Jonathan. It's some breaking news.
Gotta love breaking news in the morning.
That's right. We had a lot of it today.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Professor.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.